Good old Tokoroa again. Thought I'd bring the old howa out just to put a few more bullets down the new barrel. Just trying to get a speed validation, see how fast these things are going. And in order to do that, I have set up a target at 100 yards over there, which is that piece of paper on some ply. So I'm going to be running the 147 grain Hornady ELD match. I'm going to shoot a group of 4 rounds at the 100 yard mark. Then I'll move back to the 200 yard line, punch 200 yards into the Streelock app and see what it tells me to adjust for elevation. If the rounds are hitting the same place, then I'll know the current velocity is good. If not, then I'll have to adjust the turret and add whatever I clicked up into the trajectory validation option on the app until they hit the same spot pretty much as the 100 yard group. Then press calculate and the Streelock app will give me the true velocity of these bullets.
And as usual, I've got my high-tech rear sock bag.
So I ended up with a 0.85 inch of a group. The 5th round actually went through the same hole as the first, which I thought was pretty impressive. So what I'll do next is move back to 200 yards, enter 200 yards into the Streelock app, press calculate and see what elevation adjustment it gives me. If the rounds hit in the same elevation as these, then my bullet speed is good and I won't have to do anything. But if they are lower, then all I have to do is type in the adjustments I made into the trajectory validation option on the app to get them to the same height. Press calculate and the app will tell me what the true velocity is.
You should have come with me and you could have shot a fucking big daddy boy here.
Oh, we'll later.
That was just sitting, it's just chilling.
Yeah, once I get all this shit out of the way, I'll be...
These are the results. I put one more round down at the 100 yard mark before I went back to the 200 just to make sure that was the correct grouping. And went back to 200 yard mark, typed in 200 yards on my Streelock app and it told me to adjust to a 1.5 MOA adjustment, which is what I did. And the first shot was high, so I put three more down there and they seem to be at the same height as everything else. So I think the velocity on the Streelock app is actually pretty good. We decided those rocks up there, they are 400, about 500 yards, I think I ranged them to. It was 497 yards I think it was, so what I did was I just found a little spot on one of those rocks and typed in the Streelock 500 yards and found a little piece of moss up there somewhere, and man, it was probably about half a foot off. So yeah, it works pretty well. Might go up there and just see how far off it actually is. So once we established that the speed of the bullet was actually not too bad, it ended up landing right on where the other ones were. We were shooting along that race right about there. I looked up at this hill and just to test the app out, see how good it is. I put the rangefinder on these rocks here, these ones here, and they were at about 500 yards, I think it was. So I aimed for, adjusted the scope. I think it told me a adjustment of 9.6 MOA at 500 yards. So I dialed it up, and I think what was I aiming for? It's actually aiming for from back there. This dark spot, you can see there's a white patch in the middle of here. It's pretty much aiming sort of here, and they're a little bit low. So that would probably be about, oh, what's that? Maybe 3-4 inches low, 500 yards. So I'm pretty happy with that. That app works pretty well. Back at the good old cowshed now. Go kill some bloody bunnies with the good old bunny buster.
Yeah, man.
That was quite good last time. Well, that's one each. Going out straight through the